What's up, guys? Brian Freeze from Shivworks. I have a really good full spectrum evolution from ECQC, Pennsylvania. Here's the premise. One person is the focus of the evolution. He's carrying concealed on him a Glock 17T loaded with sim munitions. He's going to be approached by an unknown person, and that person can do whatever they want. If they want to be a nice guy and you say something that pisses them off and they feel like they're going to hit you in the face, they can do that. If they want to try and rob you, they can try and rob you. If they want to come up, ask for jumper cables, you say no problem, and then walk away and no one gets hit, there's no gun pulled, no one gets shot, that's okay. They have permission to act on how they feel during the scenario. The focus of the evolution must manage the problem using all available options, except they're not allowed to leave the circle. So in the comments, I don't want to see anything like in the real world, I would just run. Obviously, it's not the real world. This is an exercise, and all exercise have constraints. This is one of them to force interaction. So let's take a watch, see how it goes, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so our guy in the maroon sweater, that's going to be the focus of the evolution. Our guy in the gray sweater or gray long sleeve t-shirt, he is going to be the initial approaching part.
Hey, stop right there. Stop right there.
Sir, can you call an ambulance for me, please?
Stop right there.
Bump the volume up, that's
okay.
good.
Well, stay on the ground if you need help.
I just need an ambulance. Sir, please, I'm diabetic. Do you have any?
Okay, I'll call you an ambulance. Just stay right there.
Can you help me?
Stay right there.
Sir,
stop getting up.
Keeps dropping
Stop
his
coming near
right
me.
hand to his hip.
Stop coming near me.
Good job moving. Good job moving.
Oh, sir.
Stop coming near me.
Sir, help.
Just stay down there. Somebody to help you.
Oh, come here. Oh, I have a pen on me. Can you get it? Help me.
Yeah, I'll try to help you.
It's in my pocket here.
I'll call someone. Someone who's going to care about you.
Help.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Ryan.
Break.
Okay. The purpose of the debrief is not to become some sort of legal expert. It's just to help logically organize what happened within the scenario so that you can be more decisive in the future. We evaluate what happened, what took place by discussing the tactical and technical. Then we touch on the legality and finally the morality in that order. The tactical, technical are fairly universal. Legality can be universal, at least from a 30,000 foot perspective, the federal level, but it really starts to change and get nuanced depending on actual jurisdiction where it's taking place. So it's much more difficult to evaluate legality, especially from just a video. And finally, we touch on morality, which of all of them is the most subjective and also probably has the largest influence on decisions made by people during real world events. With all that, I think our guy did a really good job of setting verbal boundaries. You can hear him multiple times bumping the volume up. He goes from a soft ask, hey, stay back, man, don't get any closer, to a loud verbal command saying, do not come any closer. He has both his hands up. He's moving in an arc so he can see that no one's approaching him from behind. He's not overly aggressive with his words or his cues with his hands. He's doing a really good job on that front. There was a little bit of dual monologuing, meaning they're both speaking at the same time, but he was able to understand what the guy was saying, so I don't really think it played a huge impact in this particular scenario, though we do see that as a repeating pattern in most of these. The approaching person, he's asking for help, he's falling down, getting up, falling down, getting up, keeps getting closer. Eventually he says he needs an EpiPen and kind of passes out while our guy says, sure, I'll help, I'm gonna call the ambulance, and he nopes the fuck out. So let me know what you think in the comments. It's gonna be interesting to read your perspective because this is a simulation, and all simulations are gonna have some sort of imagination brought into it from the observer or the participant. That imagination is definitely largely gonna be centered on your life experience and personal morality. If you spend a lot of time in nice places, your initial response to this scenario might be, of course I would have helped. If you live in a shitty place, you might have watched this and thought, yeah, I'm definitely noping the fuck out of that one. Here's what's true just based on the video alone. The tactical decision to keep distance, walk away, and then potentially maybe call for aid once distance is achieved is always going to be the safer choice compared to closing the distance and making contact to help. Legally, you're definitely under no obligation to help someone. Not to mention, you might not have the skill to help, and you could even potentially be part of the problem instead of part of the solution. And finally, we get into the morality of it. Are you comfortable walking away from a person who's lying on the ground, asking for your help, knowing that you're just going to let them die if you walk away? Are you okay with that? And we definitely don't judge anyone on whether or not they would or would not help. What we do want is for you to answer the question and know yourself. I've seen a lot of people with good intentions be attacked when trying to help someone who had bad intentions. So my personal barrier to getting involved in another person's problem is very high. That might not speak very highly of my character, but I definitely know myself. And unless I'm working, it's going to take something very serious for me to risk not getting home to my family for some stranger. Now, every situation is definitely going to be different. You're, let's say, in the nice part of town, you see a well-dressed couple maybe arguing in the parking lot of a Publix. The guy slaps her. The guy hits her with a fist and she falls. Now the urge is starting to creep up. Maybe you call 911, be a good witness at best. He stands over and he starts stomping her head in. Well, now I'm probably getting out of the car and getting involved in their lives, and there's a good chance it's not going to be pretty. As I was watching this particular evolution unfold, I saw the struggling guy continuously inch toward our guy, and I started getting those hairs on the back of my neck rising, and I felt, I would definitely walk away from this dude. In the debrief, our guy said he felt like the approaching party was trying to draw him in, but he said regardless, where he lives, he would definitely just kept on walking. The approaching party in the debrief said it was in fact his intention to get close enough through the guise of needing aid to launch an attack. So this was gonna get physical if our focus of the evolution had gotten close enough. These aren't real, but they are honest experiences. We can definitely learn a ton from evaluating how they unfold. So those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything I didn't touch on that you would have liked. And follow us on the social medias. I'll see you on the next one.